Okay, guys, anybody coming in, just bear with me. It says it's going live. And we're up, so I don't see anybody here yet, so I'll let people come in. I'm early. Hi, Cal. First one in. Taking a tip from the mobile device. I'm in a parking lot because they shut the beach down due to something incident down at Lighthouse Beach, so I am hanging out in a DQ parking lot where there's a Walgreens, auto shop, and all the fun stuff. I look mean. I look all red and blotchy. I went back into Padme's live stream. She was still having buffering a little bit though. Talk to myself. At least it's nice out. I don't want to sit here and just ramble, but I guess I'm gonna. I saw that you just tweeted me out. I appreciate that. I'm dying for a cigarette, though. I really am. You talk, we listen. I know you. I talk. Yeah, I'm gonna get my chance to listen in next round when you're live. Disby, thank you. I had a special color made for my hair. It's a copper red to go with fall. Thank you for stopping in. I guess more will come as I went on early. I got out of work and I was going to do my first live stream down at a beach that I go to quite a bit, and found out that they've closed it down due to some sort of incident. So I'm in a parking lot live, but I've stayed away from people, so hopefully it'll be a quiet one. Hi, Padme. Thanks for coming in. I enjoyed your live stream. I'm sorry it was giving you a hard time, though. But I do like your spirit box sessions. I think that there's a lot that comes out of those boxes. And granted, 10 years ago when I did, well, it's probably more like 5 years ago, I did my last investigation. They didn't have the spirit box. We had what they called, I believe they call it a obelisk. And I'm going to keep reading the chats too, because I want to see what y'all are talking about, instead of just listening to me ramble to myself. I'm not going to overstep it. I'm going to keep it under, so when Kel goes live, I can join in on that one, but I have to get home first. And you guys all should, everybody should go check out when Padme does her spirit box section. Spirit box sessions. Sorry. Tongue-tied. I think the sunbeam's gonna... I don't know if that helps at all, but I can drive while I'm on my live. Nobody knows any different. I've got it mounted. Mount. Now I'm dipping into my secret stash of smokes. So, yeah. If I got a shit-eating grin on my face, it's because this is my one guilty pleasure while I'm out. And pardon my language, I'm not... God, some people just have got to leave you speechless, I'm telling you. And to answer Kel's question, yes, I can drive and talk on the phone. It's not a strange thing around here. We have all kinds of stuff here. I'll show you all where I'm sitting. Just give me a second and see if I can flip it around real quick. So, it's all green, luscious, cool. I think our high today was like 67. So, it's a nice little parking lot, and there's a lot of stuff around. There's a Walgreens to the right, a DQ in front of me, and then we have a shopping plaza. It's called, oh, got me if I know what it's called, but let's switch it back around. Lucky that it's cool, apparently, because I got a jacket on. I normally have my tanks on, but yeah, the weather's cooling off. The trees are going to change. It's going to be bare, bleak, and drab. And I think it makes for a bad attitude for everybody. At least I'm sticking with the Patriots, New England Patriots. It's only 90. That's not too bad. I'm sure, Padme. I know. I've said it before. My brother moved down to the Daytona Beach area. And he's a New England boy, born and raised in Maine. His wife loves it. But he is certainly trying to adjust to it. Yeah, just like if you have a link that you'd like to drop in so people can see what you're selling, if you do, go Pats. Well, they're one of my teams. I can't go with the Giants because my son will shoot me. So it's the Jets, the Giants, when he's not around, the Patriots. I can't stand Boston Red Sox. I'm sorry, those that are fans. I'm a Yankees girl. So if they're... Hi, Redbeard. Thanks for joining. I think I'm matching you today. I've got the red all blotchy and, you know, stress of work. Yeah, I'll chat with each other too. I'll watch the comments as they go. I tried setting it up so it won't be so hard for me to see, but I'm farsighted, so this is actually the perfect setup. I don't need my glasses. I do have my sunglasses. I can put them on, but I don't look that great in them. So I use them for a headband. So anything exciting for anybody today? It's Wednesday, hump day. Nothing? Let's see, what was the excitement of my day? Well, I got off the live stream. Then I was in bed by 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. Lucky me, I was up at 5 a.m. Not that I'm complaining. Life is always good when you wake up each day. And then, let's see. I am at work about 7 o'clock in the morning. I give them from 7 to 8:30. Sometimes it's free because they don't like to pay for overtime, but I have an immense amount of work that it's got to get done. Oh, Padme, that would be so awesome to get some good footage of a cemetery. I actually found one around here that is off an industrial road. If you didn't know it was there, you'd drive right past it. The trucks go up and turn around and park there. I don't know how on earth they get those rigs up there and turn around, though. So I'll be exploring that to see how that works out. Nope, no humping today. Interesting. Disby, I think for Padme, if you follow her on Twitter, or if she has Instagram, Facebook, Padme, if you could drop your link in there, if you're not already following each other on Facebook, Twitter, sorry, you can connect that way, and I don't know if she can actually give you a link to her store of what she's selling. Excuse me. Absolutely. Please share. That's what we're here for. Networking, making friends, and growing our channels. I think Padme's trying to do something for you. Let me get the... Yeah, she's trying to get the link. Padme is really awesome with sharing the links for everybody, tweeting them out. She does an awesome job. And Kel, he's good to know too. So is everybody getting psyched up for Halloween? Thank you, Padme. I'll even go check it out after I get back home on my laptop. It's the end of the day. I've pretty much exhausted the batteries on the tablet and the phone. I could recharge it, but then I'll end up with another dead battery with no one to come rescue me again, so I leave it up to AAA. Alright, who took my lighter? Anyone? Found it. Is anyone besides me finding that the sun's setting earlier and earlier now? It's going to be really depressing. Not that... I look at life. Life is half full. I look at life as half full. I mean, yeah, we've all had our stuff. Who doesn't, right? But, you know, every day that you can wake up and be joyful for the fact that you woke up. Thanks, Redbeard. Well, I know, I literally, I do know it's the time of the year. I like it when I have a chance to get out while it's still light out. I literally late fall, all winter until springtime. It's dark when I go to work. It's dark when I come home from work. I'm a girl that likes her sunshine. Sunshine and roses. And a good bottle of wine. Good music. Yep, if you all like what you see here at the live, please hit the like button, dislike button, all the same. Hi, TJ. Thanks for stopping in. Padme, anybody that comes in that you want to share their Twitter or anything, if you could, would be awesome, because my tablet just died. So I've literally got you on life support on the phone, so it lasts for as long as it does. Anybody new coming in, feel free to check out any of the people here in the room. Knock on their door, turn for subscribe if anybody is not familiar with it. Knock, ring their bell, let them know that you stopped into their channel, look at their videos, leave a comment. If you don't leave a comment, Facebook will remove it the next day. I actually found this out last night. I had put a quick video up of my friend's son and what he was going to do for Halloween. And I had some comments. It could be a glitch. A couple did actually show up when I looked this morning about 10:30. I go on break and I found him in the spam box. So I went back to the channel and I made sure that I'd watched a video and whatnot, and I don't know what happened. A glitch, really, because I've watched videos, I've left a comment, and you know, still they were in the spam, and I did all my settings, everything. Actually pretty. The highway behind me is a connector to Interstate 91. Any that drive through Connecticut know Interstate 91 is one of our major thoroughfares. Sorry, like I said, tongue-tied. Hi, Jacob. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in and hanging with us for a few minutes. I'm still I'll get to know the names that I see regularly and the names that are new, but, you know, hit the like button, check everyone out, check their videos out. If you like, knock on their door, let them know that you were there, ring their bell, and leave a comment so that they know that you came. Because I am not new to, I'm still new to this, I'd tell them that you came over from Hey with Kel. Or Go with Kel, sorry. And I'm loopy at the end of the day, guys, sorry. And I'm saying sorry again. Habit. Bad habit. Oh, I wish I had had a slow day at work, Jacob. They wait and save all my problems and dump it on my desk just before I'm ready to walk out the door. Can you do this? Can you fix this? I need help. I'm sorry, TJ, that you're in a lot of pain today. If it helps, I will definitely say a prayer for you tonight. Weird looking dude just walked past a car. Oh, I hear you, Redbeard. I cannot wait to climb into bed tonight. I am exhausted. My worst thing is I'll get home and I'll start drinking coffee again. And I'll be up again until 2:30 in the morning, so. 'Tis what it is. Now I see the parking lot start to fill up. 5 o'clock traffic, gotta love it. Though I said I could drive with the car and still streaming, but I don't think I can because it's gonna, the Bluetooth is gonna take over and then it's gonna really mess things up. Right now I disabled it so it wouldn't connect because I've got my iPad here, I got the cell phone going, and the onboard computer will take over the Bluetooth. Not really an exciting life here. But I said I would go live. I wish I was at the beach. At least you'd have something to really look at. But do not forget, make sure it's 6:30 that I'll be off here. I hope I'm saying it at the right time. Go check out Go with Cal for the networking, the chance to talk about Halloween and what's coming up. And I do believe somebody is very, very close, if not already there, to having to accept a challenge, which I'm excited to see. I can't tell. Uh-oh. There's a stream that I won't miss. I am thinking about trying, well, I'm not, I am thinking about it actively, is trying to find some games. I've seen a few do it. They're interactive games for when you're live with the people in the room or whatnot. You have questions, they can be answered 1, 2, 3, 4. I know a few have done it on Oh, we choose the challenge. Can I choose a challenge for you? I lost my train of thought here, guys. Not hard to do. Oh yeah, is coming up with some interactive stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people are doing their spirit box and whatnot. Unfortunately, I returned mine because my mom needed some stuff, and I'm gonna support my mom before I support myself. She suffered a brain injury in May due to being left on a ventilator too long, so yeah, we've got some challenges there with her. I will have to check it out, Beak. I've got you on my cell phone, so I could have checked on the tablet. Unfortunately, the tablet just died because it ran out of power, but I am gonna go back through the live stream and check it out. And Padme, yeah, sorry guys, if you see notifications popping up on the live, the phone hasn't disabled it and the tablet's gone. That is awesome, TJ. 507. That is totally awesome. And if you can't tell, I'm an 80s girl. I was born in the early 70s. I am 46 years old. I have an 18-year-old son, which I can't believe. I probably look older too anyway, so it is what it is. As far as age, it's just a number. Okay, Aaron, I'm sorry. I'll get to know names as I get better at doing these lives. It takes me a while. So everyone, dispute is Aaron. Yeah, I agree, Padme. Age is... I can't stand... Oh, I'm 46. My age, my memory, I had... My grandmother passed away 1 year ago on September 11th. She was 96 years old. And up until probably a little before she passed, she was sharp as a tack, but unfortunately she couldn't live on her own because she lived by herself and she had a big home and she just couldn't take care of it. It just worked out better. That is awesome, TJ. Oh, that would break my heart. God bless her. And God bless you for helping her do that. Losing somebody at any age is certainly a challenge. Especially a young child. I'm just strolling, guys, so if you don't see me talking, I am trying to read. I feel more like I'm staring down or playing, somebody help me out with the name of it. You stare at your opponent. The first one that blinks loses. I don't know if I expect an answer from anything in here. As far as I know, my car is not haunted. I do see little buggies flying around. Dust. Hi, Laura. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I promise I won't keep it long tonight. I was on last night to test it out, and I ended up being... Hold on, I'm going to see if I can boot this thing back up and get less juice out of it. Because I'm kind of curious as to how it came out last night. I know it shows me live, but let's see. Going into my channel. Okay, and it does absolutely nothing for me. Wonderful. I love technology. I get absolutely nothing done with it. I appreciate everybody that stops in. They can comment, hang out, hang in the bushes, spy from the trees, whatever suits you. That's the nice part about mobile devices now. We can lurk anywhere. And you can stalk anyone. Now, of course, you can hear a car alarm going off, and they're standing right by it, and they're scratching their head as to what is causing it to go off. Interesting. Sorry, I started the car up. I hate leaving it not going. And I'm sorry if I lose sound. Somebody please let me know. It shouldn't, but... I have to just make sure it starts up for myself. Shut off all my accessories. Everything comes on. I didn't even know that half of the stuff this car could do for me. Hey, Rachel. Thank you for coming. We got a pretty good crowd, I think. Especially considering it's only the second live I've done. And I've got to make sure, like I said, I'm going to be home for 6:30, so I may or may not. I probably will have to end this by 5:15, so I have a chance to get home because the traffic is really bad around here at this time. And I want to go over to Kel's channel and harass him for a while. Thanks, Padme. I appreciate the support of it. I mean, my son Rob always tells me that I do more talking to myself than I do people, but sometimes you just know the crowd you like to hang with. And seeing I don't have everybody sitting here to answer it, that's alright. I will do it here. It's an interesting place to have a picnic. It's in the parking lot. You do get to see it. That's one thing I do miss about trucking. And for anybody that didn't know, I was a long-haul truck driver many, many moons ago. Is meeting interesting characters. Because I swear, you can park anywhere. If you have nothing else to do, and, you know, I'm not rich, so I don't go around looking and spending money for things that I don't need. Go sit in a parking lot, go into a Walmart, walk around these different places, interact with people. I mean, not that you want to find your own entertainment at anybody else's expense, because I'm absolutely against that. You have no right to judge anybody else because you've never walked in their path. You've never walked in their shoes. I was the biggest, and I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to end it as far as the subject goes. 2 years ago, my husband passed away on Father's Day of accidental overdose. It was a huge event in my life, because you go from never knowing what's going to happen one day to something else happening. I literally, from Friday to early Sunday morning, it changed my life. So when I say you never know what path somebody's walking, you really don't. Because, everybody thought I had the perfect marriage. They had no idea. Absolutely no idea. So I encourage people not to judge others. Padme, are you going to keep it every Wednesday at 4 o'clock? Is that a good one for you? I mean, I enjoy it. I'll commit. It breaks up my day. That's why I keep looking for live streams during the day. I mean, unfortunately, I can't get away with it every time, but they don't know won't hurt them, right? And I haven't said where I do work, so I'll leave that out. That's a great offer, DJ. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome, Padme. I really do enjoy those spirit boxes. I was hoping I would get to actually sit and be able to view everything, but I have to keep the phone turned over so nobody else can see in case they walk by. It has a lot to do with privacy of information and everything, so I don't know who would want to take pictures of what we do, but okay. So I'll respect the, rules. Hi, Orange Cone Vlogs. I'm glad you got to stop in. I have yet to find out really when, because I don't want to step on anybody's lives. And I'm sure, we all enjoy the certain ones and how they have them set up. So, don't apologize for having your phone on, your computer on the fritz. I would love it if I could control Wi-Fi and how my computer worked, because honestly, it'll go good one day and then the next it's just horrible. Orange, I'm glad you just got home, and I'm glad you could stop in. I'm certainly looking forward to getting home and just relaxing for a while. Right now, I'm in a parking lot. I had the intention of doing my first ever live stream at my favorite beach, but that didn't work out, and it probably wouldn't have. It could have been 7 o'clock before I get there with all the highway traffic. Does that work when you have a set time and everything, Orange? Does that seem to work for you, that they know exactly when you go live, how often you go live, and do you find the same ones come back for those? That's good. I'm hoping to find something that works. I mean, I don't want to just sit. I like talking to people. I like interacting. Networking and growing. The more we have here, the more that we can all, help each other out, bring people in, share each other's channels and videos, and build up our YouTube channels. Because I believe every single one of us can succeed at it. Yes, Padme, I have made some, I'm going to call y'all good friends, because y'all have been so nice, and it's just not, you're not here just to gain a follower. You interact with everybody, you say hello, you know, hi, how are you? That means a lot to me as far as interacting. I mean, you can subscribe to any channel, but if you don't let them know that you were there, you know, I don't want anybody to lose hope on, do I ever see myself being a big YouTuber? Absolutely not. But I have so much to share. I just have got to find that one niche. I'll film anything within reason, I should say, because, yeah, that's probably appropriate to say. Thanks, Padme. You are one of my fam also. I definitely like it, the word fam versus fan. I don't know. I find it hard to say I'm a fan of a YouTuber. I like to consider a fan of a YouTuber if they haven't outgrown their channel. Yeah, and if anybody is, you know, I have yet to figure out how it, you know, who's here, who's not. But, if you come in, you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, we ask that you say you rang somebody's bell, you knocked on their door, meaning you checked out their channel, you liked what you saw, you hit the like and watch video, even if you only get through a few minutes of it. Make sure that you leave a comment. That's cool, Orange. I'm not exactly sure what I call myself yet. A vlog. Well, any vlog, I guess, is considered like a video type diary. Sharing information or whatnot. I'm not quite sure how to share my family yet. They're all like, yeah. I love them, but they're weird. Guess other people looking for my son was a huge fan of the Disney Channel, and he does, I believe, not so much now, but he used to follow him too, because YouTube's been around for a while. Did it rain, Cal? I have many passions in life, though. That's why I find it hard to just pick one. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the ocean, but I mean, unless I travel around, I only have 100 miles of coastline in Connecticut. In Maine, it would take me forever. Forgot to plug in the Wi-Fi. That is awesome. So everybody share Orange Cone. Everybody share Laura, Cal, Padme. What else do we have in here? Anyone in the room. You know, what? Okay. Now there's just weird people around here. I guess no more than me sitting in my car talking to myself. Perfect way to clean out a car. It looks like she's dumping everything out. I think I'm going to try my niche in a little bit of everything and see what hits and what doesn't. There's so many possibilities. I'm going to be traveling to Florida in November, so I'm gonna vlog that while I'm doing it. I hope that I better correct that. I hope to travel to Florida in November. Oh, come on. It's gonna rain. Well, that's all it does in Florida in the evening, it seems like. I'm looking forward to, now that the weather gets cooler, you'll find nights where we have windstorms move through a lot more. So I've talked about the weather. I've talked about my day at work. I don't know what more exciting stuff I can share today. And I'll just keep talking. I mean, as long as y'all are here, minus the fact that it is what? Duh. Let's see, do I have? Nope, I lost my connection. 6:10. So, I've done this for almost 45 minutes. I would love to go to Disney, Laura. I'm not sure who I told the story to, but my sister graduated from college when my son was 6 years old, and a friend of hers paid for her and her family. It was my mother and my sister and I, to go down to Florida for her college graduation. So my aunts actually one lived in Newport Richie, and one lived in Winter Garden at the time. Both of them had since passed. But we had the hotel. It was a resort run by Starwood, something like that. But anyway, long story short, we drove down from Connecticut to Florida, and I brought my son to Disney for the first time. He was 6 years old. We got into the park. I've been there a million times because that's where my aunt lived, and she was my godmother, and I spent a lot of time with her. And he got into the ride Pirates of the Caribbean. We rode that 6 times. He lost interest, and he told me he was bored. So I have probably the only child at the age of 6 on God's green earth that was bored and rather go back to the hotel and swim in the pool and play on the pirate playscape versus going to Disney. We did also go to Silver Springs, and he was a little bit happier there because he likes the animals and whatnot, but I guess that's no longer there, so I'm kind of sad to see that. But I was kind of digging around on that today, and I don't know if it's being turned into a park, so I'm not in Florida, so don't quote me on it. See, now that when Kel said it was going to rain, it reminds me of Phil Collins. I wish it would rain, but we don't get a lot of rain here. If it does, it's one day and it comes all at once. And then we've been lucky because you do get... I'm sorry, guys, if the sun is glaring at all. I'll get better at these locations as time goes on. I did do it, like I said, last night, early this morning. And, you know, I live at my mother-in-law's house, and they go to bed at like midnight, so she gets really irritated if, you know, she can't fall asleep. Okay, where are we at? All right, we are at 6:15, so I am going to wind this down. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I will definitely be doing another live stream soon. I will try to tweet it out maybe a day before and give everybody time that comes in. I know people are coming in and out, but at 6:30, which is in 15 minutes, go with Cal. Go check out the stream, networking, Halloween, and find out what challenge he is going to be subjected to. I am certainly interested to find that out. So, thank you all for stopping in. Check each other out on Twitter. Check each other out on YouTube. Yeah. If you like the live streams, hit the like button. I appreciate it if you do. Like, dislike, it's all up to you. That is so awesome, Orange. I'm currently kind of on the fence. Like I said, my son graduated school, or high school, and he's working with actually he's there tonight, with the Army recruiting. They have a stringent policy, I guess, on height and weight. And he was a linebacker, defensive and offensive tackle for football. And he was a big kid. He's probably about 6'4". And he put on the weight for football, and unfortunately that doesn't really agree with the Army standard. So he's tried, I guess you call it, he's doing a dirty keto diet. And for anybody that does that stuff, I guess dirty keto is different variations of how you eat or whatnot. So he's doing a good job of it. He has dropped 80 pounds total, I believe, now. But he's still got about 30 to go. And he runs. He works out with the recruiters, like I said. So after he gets done with this and he's done his basic training, and I know where he's going to set up, I'm seriously thinking about going down south or somewhere. I have ideas of what I'd like to do, or be. I don't want to be in the cold and the snow anymore. I'd rather be in a place where you can, enjoy year-round comfort. And in a nor'easter, there's nothing to enjoy about that. Okay, guys, so I am going to wrap this up. I've got to get headed home so I can get into Kel's live stream. I really appreciate y'all being here, and I will see you over at Kel's live stream. Thank you again. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Check out the channels, and thank you so much for supporting.